Guys, welcome to the channel. Welcome to Investor Army. This is a show I built for you, the people's channel, I guess you could say. And what we're gonna go over on this channel, guys, if you give me a few minutes, is I'm gonna explain why I created this and what I'm gonna give to you and why I'm giving it out for free. And we're gonna be talking about business and entrepreneurship, investing, primarily in real estate, single family real estate, which is where I got my business roots in. And I'm gonna quickly tell you my story, why you should even listen to me, because it's very important to understand that real estate is the American dream still for many people, and you gotta shift your psychology and your thought process. I'm gonna talk about some of the struggles I had, and then I'm gonna ask a few things of you all in return. So stick with me for just a few minutes. I'd be very much appreciative. So before we dig in, my name is Connor Steinberg. If you don't know who I am already, I'm a full-time real estate investor, real estate agent, business owner, and entrepreneur out of Dallas-Fort Worth, Texas. And it wasn't always easy for me. I struggled for many years when I started my business process. And then I cracked the code and I changed my life, and now I'm looking to help others change theirs. And so some of the stuff you're gonna learn on this channel, guys, has to do with self-development, systems, organization, understanding different types of income, active versus passive income, understanding multiple streams of income, immediate gratification versus delayed gratification, looking out on the business horizon, how to plan and how to structure a business for growth, understanding different phases of a business growth, lead generation, financing. Guys, I'm gonna give you anything and everything I think I can, and I'm gonna do it for free on this channel. There's no $50,000 sales pitch. There's no $100,000 rip-off program that I'm gonna try to push on you. I promise you that. Now, why would I do this? Because when I went off to school in my 20s, I made a lot of money when I graduated in an industry that disappeared on me. And the reason why this was such a hard time for me is I did what most people do in their young 20s or in their 20s. Some people do this in their 30s and 40s. Some people unfortunately do this for life, which is I lived for immediate gratification and I worked for active or transactional income. So I had a very good income. I made a lot of money, but I spent it as fast as I got it. So I was what was considered a high net income, low net worth individual. And so I was too young and too naive to not understand that things are not always going to be the way that they're supposed to be for that long. And it disappeared overnight. And you see this pretty typically for people who work for active or transactional income. So if you don't know what this is, guys, this is when you trade your time, energy, and resources once, but get paid once, working for a commission, working for a job or for someone else. If you're in the real estate world, it's just wholesaling or flipping houses. You can make some decent money, but once that house is closed, once you get the check, you have to get that next one. What happens if your business goes under, you get laid off, you get fired? And what happens if your industry disappears like mine did? And so most people also live for what's called immediate gratification. They spend that money as fast as it comes in. And so as income levels go up, so does consumption rate. People go from driving a Honda to a Lexus or a BMW. People go from getting a $10 dinner to a $30 dinner. Smaller bottle of wine or lesser bottle of wine to a nicer bottle of wine. Go on more expensive vacations. And they spend that money as it comes in because they're never looking out deep on their business horizon or their future and planning for retirement. And they wake up and they can't ever retire. And this is the sad future for a lot of y'all. And I want to help change that. And I want to do it for free here for you on this channel and give it all out to you. And so what happened to me, guys, was I hit rock bottom. I realized that I needed to start a business for myself. I didn't want to keep working for active income. And I went out there into the real estate world and I failed miserably. And the first mistake I made was I joined one of those big seminar companies and I put up over $30,000 and I got ripped off and they scammed me and they duped me and it almost put me on my business grave from day one. And this is still something that frustrates me a lot, which is why I'm creating this channel for the most part, is because I'm willing to give out all the information on mistakes I've made and all the things that I think can help you. Because if you're willing to put those 60 to 100 hour weeks in working on your business, you deserve to be successful and you shouldn't have financial limitations to grab this information. So I'm gonna share this with you. So, you know, I went into the real estate world. I made every mistake in the book. I ended up 65 grand debt and I used a strategy called wholesaling houses. So I quickly moved into flipping houses and then I went into single family rentals, keeping rental properties because I was now financeable. And I went into the note space. I started owner financing properties, creating notes, selling notes, and started using land trusts and IRAs. And I quickly scaled up the ladder through the single family world and became very successful doing so. And people started, you know, figuring out what I was doing and started inviting me to speak at their seminars and flying me across the country to their clubs. And I started hopping on a lot of podcasts, telling my stories, or telling my story of how I basically went from having a great life to hitting rock bottom to rising up kind of from the ashes like a phoenix, as they say, that example, and how the American dream is still possible today for you through single family real estate and business entrepreneurship. And so then I started this channel, Investor Army, to teach more people how I did what I did. I created the podcast as well. And that's what I'm gonna do here. I also run a real estate team that operates, as of the time of filming this video, I think we're in 13 states, as real estate agents can now work with us and the retail side of things. So if this is an interest to you and you wanna be my partner, reach out to me. We have our contact information over here. Just reach out and we'll talk about that. And I can show you how to not just work for a commission check, but to actually build equity as a real estate agent and to work for a cash flow model. So when I hit 65 grand debt, guys, long story short, what changed my life and what saved my life was two things. I promised myself I would never work for one income stream again, and I never work for just active income, but I focus 100% of my effort working for passive income, residual income, or what we call cash flow. So active income, we trade energy and time, resources, and money one time, get paid one time. Whereas passive income or residual income, we trade our time, energy, and resources once, like buying a rental property, but it pays us over and over and over. And then we stack and layer that passive income. That's how you become financially free. So those two things I changed my thought process on. Work for multiple streams of income, never have one, even if it's a good one, guys. Even if you're a high-level transactional employee, what happens if your company goes down or you get laid off or the whole industry disappears? What happens if you get sick and can't work? You have to have more than one income stream and it has to have a residual component to it. That's what's gonna change your life and give you the future. So that's what we're gonna mainly talk about on here. I'm gonna give you anything and everything in between I can think about. We're gonna film multiple videos, hopefully a week, for as long as it takes to help as many families as we can. Now, that being said, what I wanna ask from you is this. I'm gonna give you the keys to the kingdom. I'm gonna give you what you need to be successful, but you need to act appropriately out there in the marketplace. So when you have the information I'm about to give you, if you follow this channel and watch all these videos, you're essentially gonna have the knowledge of a black belt out there in the marketplace. These homeowners and families that you're gonna work with are gonna be like white belts. And we know what happens when a white belt gets into the ring with a black belt. It's not very fair, is it? So you're gonna have opportunities to take advantage of people, and I urge you to do the right thing in all cases. Treat people as if they were your family, your mother, your father, your brother, your sister, your grandparents. Treat them like you want to be treated. Take respect or have respect for the community. Do what you can to help the community, because there's plenty of ways to make money in this business and do very, very well. You don't have to cheat and scam people. And I urge you to take this information and do good with it. You don't want to wake up at 80, guys, and look back and regret your life so you could have a little bit of extra money to do some selfish stuff with it, right? I urge you to do right out there in the community. Number two, you're gonna come across a lot of people in this business. This is a networking business, this is a relationship business, and I just want you to treat your partners and your fellow investors and fellow business professionals out there that you come across with respect at all times as well. When I got into business, one of the ways I almost went through bankruptcy was one of my closest partners stole $30,000 from me. Literally, I went 65 grand debt, worked every single day for over a year to get to the point where I finally paid off all this debt. And that week, he stole 30 grand from me and I went right back into debt. Pretty sick to think about, huh? Treat people with respect, treat your business partners. If it's going wrong, just exit it peacefully. Be smart with who you're going into business with. Guys, if you're working with other real estate agents or real estate investors in your area, do not take advantage of them. I'm giving you a lot of information on here to go out there and be an upstanding citizen in your area, to be a strong, honest, ethical business professional, real estate investor, agent, and act with integrity out there, guys. That's what I want for you, and I'm willing to trade all this information to you if you just go out there and do good. Also, if you're gonna start this process and you're gonna start going down this, either start and never give up, or don't start at all, guys. This is something that I'm really stressing and pushing from my heart to you, that if you're gonna get into the business world, you either make the decision to start and do it until you make it, or just don't even start. Because if you're gonna put 3, 6, 12 months into this and not take it serious, this is not the path for you. It's going to hurt you. It's gonna waste a lot of your time, cause you a lot of stress, and it's gonna cost you a lot of money. It's gonna be a horrible experience. But those of you who are dedicated, those of you who believe in yourself, who work on your self-development, who work on your mindset, who learn the skill sets necessary, you're gonna change your life through this business. Don't give up. If you get knocked down, get up. If a partner steals from you, get up. If you lose some money on a deal, get up. Just do it. Whatever happens, just get up and keep going. You can do this. I believe in you, believe in yourself, and you're gonna make it. So start and never give up. Get up when things get bad, when things get rough. No storm lasts forever. I promise you, you will figure it out. Lastly, guys, I want you to pay it forward and do good with your money and do good with the knowledge that I'm giving you. So if you do become successful, which some of you are contacting us, telling us how much these videos have changed your life, I want you to pay it forward. I want you to go out there into the community. I want you to start nonprofits. I want you to share. I want you to help people in your family that need the help. I want you to help friends. I want you to share this knowledge with young investors or young entrepreneurs out there. I want you to go and help somebody with this information. And that's it, guys. That's all I'm asking. I'm gonna trade you all the pain and all the heartache that I went through in my business. Most people don't realize this. I took 1,100 days of my life and did not take one day off. I worked 1,100 days straight, and I went through a lot to get here, and I'm gonna share this all with you. Just don't take advantage of anybody in your community, which I think is not too much to ask. Treat people like you wanna be treated. Don't take advantage of anybody in the professional world as well. Business partners, associates, other investors, other agents. Don't ever give up on yourself. Don't listen to people that are trying to bring you down. Don't listen to haters. Don't listen to even your family, even your spouse. Anybody that's telling you to give up on your dream, you don't need them in your life, right? Do what you gotta do. Never get up. Never give up. If you get knocked down, always get up and you're gonna make it. And lastly, guys, when you do make it, do the best for you and your family and your community and help everybody around you succeed. When you have the ability to stand up, reach down, help another person stand up as well. That's all I ask. And if that's something you're in agreement with and you like my message here and like what I'm doing on this channel, guys, all I ask is that you subscribe to the channel. It is free. Hit that yellow notification button as well. That's gonna notify you when future videos come out. And like and share and comment on these videos, guys. All that engagement helps this channel grow. We can reach out and help more people. And that's the whole point of this, right? This is the people's channel. This is for you. This is for you in your future, guys. And if you do go on to have a successful career, I love to hear the stories. That's why I do it. I like to hear those or get those emails and get those letters with teardrops on them saying how much I changed your life. So that's my deal with you guys. I appreciate you watching the channel, guys. And we have a lot more coming for you over the next few years here at Investor Army. Thank you. I'm grateful for all of you who watch this channel. Have a good day.